Okay mga kamatis, mga kaibigan, pakinggan na po natin si Rudy Baldwin.
Siguro ang tanging may payo ko na lang, Miss Corina, magdasal na lang talaga.
Okay. Bakit ka naman magdadasal?
Ikalawa, ang krimen na rape na mangyayari daw sa isang batang aktres.
Okay, so this is a very specific hula. Ito mga gusto natin eh. Kasi hit or miss talaga to eh. Tuloy natin.
Malit lang na babae po to.
Oh, babae.
Kamakailan lang po yan.
Kamakailan.
Ito naman, himala na lang kung mabubuhay siya.
Okay, so majijiji daw yung babae kasi himala na lang kung mabubuhay. So most likely, matetegi, okay?
Ako magbigay na talaga ako ng matindi clue na talaga,
Okay,
ha?
ano yung clue mo?
Latest lang po siya na issue sa cheating. Ang
Okay,
pangalan
latest lang siya na issue sa cheating, okay?
niya, nag-start sa letter M.
Okay, so napaka-specific nung details na binigay ni Ma'am Rudy Baldwin dito. May R word na babae na young actress. Okay, young actress na lang natin ilagay yan. And matetegi siya. Tapos may cheating issue. Tapos may letter M na nagsisimula, di ba? Now, before we answer all of these things, gusto ko lang muna sanang isa-isahin yung mga clues na binigay niya. R word na yung actress. Sounds familiar recently. Now, I checked the dates mga kamatis, mga kaibigan, kung kailan in-upload to. This was uploaded 2 days ago or 3 days ago. Kung nasan man kayo ng sulok ng mundo. Ang sinasabi ko lang, this was pre-recorded. Most likely, this was recorded a week before or maybe even at the very least at least 2 weeks ago. So, ang sinasabi ko lang, lumabas na yung issue ni Pepsi Paloma bago pa to lumabas. Okay? Gets nyo? Siguro, para mas sensational yung hula niya, gumawa siya ng Pepsi Paloma narrative. After all, that is a very controversial issue na may na R-word na isang na young actress, tapos sabay himala na lang kung mabubuhay, yung sabihin matetegi, tapos meron cheating, tapos letter M nagsisimula. 'Di ba? Connect the dots. Ito yung mga trending na topics eh, 'di ba? So yung unang tatlong narrative niya comes from the Pepsi Paloma. Ano yung susunod na pangalawa, yung clue niya, yung susunod na pangalawang clue niya. Sabi niya ganon, galing daw sa isang cheating and letter M daw nagsisimula. Sounds familiar na naman. Go back a few weeks ago. 'Di ba may cheating issue si Maris Racal? 'Di ba? So, kitang-kita nyo mga kamatis, mga kaibigan, that these narratives are all familiar. May recall kayo dito. So, bakit kaya ganon yung kanyang ginawa? Na ang ginawa niya is linabas niya tong mga narrative na to para mas madali yung recall nyo. Ako nga, no? Parang si ano yan, parang si Maris Racal yan or kung sino man. Kasi mga kamatis, mga kaibigan, I do believe na si Rudy Baldwin ay naiintindihan or at least meron siyang semblance of understanding doon sa Barnum effect. What is the Barnum effect? Barnum effect is a cognitive bias that occurs when people accept vague description as if they apply specifically to them. In this situation, hindi sa atin directly, pero dun sa mga familiar tayong mga bagay. Familiar tayo sa Pepsi Paloma case. Familiar tayo dun sa Maris Racal situation. So, ang nangyayari, it is as if we are accepting this vague description as if parang kilala natin tong pinipredict niya, kahindik-hindik. So, bakit kaya niya ginagawa yan? Number one is maybe gusto niyang mas sensationalize yung mga hula niya. Kasi in itself, it's very intriguing. May mga R-word na babae na matetegi na young actress na galing sa isang cheating scandal ng mga nakaraang linggo at letter M yung nakasulat. Sino pa ba yun, di ba? Okay, so susunod na tayo kasi may dalawa lang examples yung kukunin ko sa inyo dito. Pero this is an exercise kasi in critical thinking and understanding the current trends in science to us understand why people fall prey always, all the time sa mga ganitong klaseng predictions na to or vision na to eh. Kita mo, 1.6 million views. Ibig sabihin, people are really interested in actually predicting this in predictions like this. Let me tell you something. No one can predict the future. Even the greatest minds or the instruments sometimes make mistakes. Halimbawa, yung yung mga weather forecasting station natin. Yung mga materials na nandun, yung mga tools na ginagamit na doon are calibrated in such a way to detect weather conditions, weather pattern. Pero sometimes hindi nila nape-predict yun. Sometimes nagkakamali pa sila. Kasi there is called an uncertainty in reality. Okay? There are uncertainties, there are things na hindi mo mape-predict. You can only play with the hands that you are dealt, ika nga. Ibig sabihin, kung anong nandyan, yun na lang yung isipin mo. And of course, plan for the future, but the future is always uncertain. Di ba? So, tuloy natin.
Ikatlo,
Ayan.
ang pagpanaw ng isang sikat na vlogger dahil sa cancer.
Merong
Well, meron ng rest in peace kay Eman, di ba?
isa siyang vlogger, isa rin siyang artista.
Artista na vlogger. So it narrows down kung sino yon. Malamang YouTuber yan or at least artista na naging vlogger. Pwede yon. Pero it's just a handful of people na artista na vlogger pa, okay?
Maganda?
Okay, babae, maganda eh. Or at least identify as a woman. So it narrows it down again, oh.
Sexy?
Oh, 'di ba? It narrows down din again. Maganda ta sexy, hindi lang basta to komedyante or anything. It is a very specific person na tinutukoy niya. Tuloy natin.
Dalawa lang silang magkapatid na babae at isang lalaki.
Oh, dalawa lang silang magkapatid na
Ibang
babae.
lahi ang papa niya. Oh my God,
Oh,
paghiling.
'di ba? Parang ako, ang una kong naisip diyan si Ivana Alawi. Again, it's because I understand that my brain has a cognitive bias towards the information she is giving or Rudy Baldwin is giving. I am thinking of someone like si Ivana Alawi kasi it fits all the descriptions na kinuha niya. So yung utak ko automatic pumunta kay Ivana Alawi even though these descriptions are very vague. Very vague yan in the sense na it could be anyone. Malay ba natin kung si ganitong vlogger pasok din sa description na yan. Pero in my mind, it's Ivana Alawi. So, tuloy natin.
Hindi pa po alam ito. Nagkaroon na siya ng issue sa health niya. Although naayos naman. Pero lumipas ang ilang bigla siyang nag-shutdown.
Okay, so that is a very grim description. Pero again, sakit yan kasi. Sakit and a young person going through that kind of sickness. That kind of sickness is very as well sensational. 'Di ba? Nung nagkasakit si Eman, every one of us na nakilala siya, talagang lalo sila kong TV, sobra silang nalungkot doon, sobrang naging trending 'yon. Kita niyo yung ginagawa niya, ginagamit niya kasi yung mga sakuna para gawing stepping stone or gawing platform yung mga sakuna para dun sa mga predictions niya. Pag naging tama yun, it's super sensational. Pero pag mali, okay lang. Dami ko naman tinira Kasi ganun yung ginagawa niya sa Facebook Tira siya ng tira ng mga predictions, tira ng visions. Tapos kapag may lumabas na tama, yun lang yung i-highlight niya. Now, again, this is another example of the Barnum effect. Okay, Barnum effect din ulit yan. Bakit? Kasi it fits a certain description Pero totoo lang, hindi natin alam yan kung sila ba talaga yon. And if it's a prediction na mangyayari in the future, so it's inevitable, di ba? Hindi mo na maiiwasan yun. Kasi nga, prediction yun Kahit anong ingat mo, mangyayari yon. 'Di ba? Even though yung tao na yun, sexy, maganda, it's supposedly healthy ang tao na yun. Ibig sabihin, may pre-existing ba siya? May genetic defect ba siya? Anyway, these are all the things na this is why it's very hard to believe in these things, mga kamats, mga kaibigan. Kasi nga, yes, it's actually fun. It's actually very intriguing to understand. Pero when you listen to it, it's all bullshit, man. Bullshit lahat yan in the sense na if you understand the science and if you use a little bit of critical thinking here, you will find out that these people are trying just to sensationalize tragedy para lang magkaroon sila ng clout, para lang masabi na sila ay visionaries. But even though these things getting sick, dying, crime, these are all happening in the world every day, every single day. There are people dying, there are people doing crime to each other, there are people getting sick. So how do we prepare for the future? Of course, live a relatively healthy life and of course, prepare. Yun lang yung prepare. Paano ba? Mag-ipon ka, ganyan. do good in your life. But yung mga ganito, it doesn't really have value anymore if you understand the underlying concepts under it. Yun lang naman yung sa akin for today, mga kamatis, mga kaibigan. Gege mga lods!